Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you present on the earnings call for Infraconstruction Limited for Q3 and 9 months FY24. Today, from the management, we have Mr. Parag Shah, the Chairman Emeritus of the company, Mr. Manan Shah, the Managing Director of the company, and Mr. Ashok Mehta, the Group CFO of the company. I request everyone to keep the discussion on the strategic data. For any kind of data, you can connect with me directly or on the offline. I now hand over the call to Mr. Manan Shah, the Managing Director of the company, to present the business performance of the company and the financial performance of the company. Over to you, Mr. Shah.
Thank you, Yashish. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am thrilled to stand you today to present the earning highlights of MICL Group in the third quarter of fiscal year 2024. Quarter 3 financial year 2024 has been sort of extraordinary, characterized by strategic incentives, initiatives, successful launches, and robust financial performance. Before we delve into the financial updates of the quarter, I would like to reflect on our journey and where we are today. Let's briefly reflect on our company's journey and current standing. Starting with excellence in fundraising. First and foremost, during the third quarter of financial year 2023-24, we have raised an amount of rupees 543 crores through the preferential route. The preferential offering was an issue priced of each warrant at rupees 155, inclusive of a premium of rupees 153 per warrant. I want to express my sincere thanks to all investors who participated in our preferential issue. This capital infusion is a strategic move and is a testament to the confidence investors place in our vision. This emphasizes our commitment to expanding our footprint in the real estate sector. As of January 31st, 2024, we have made the allotment of rupees 3.5 crore convertible warrants on receipt of 25% of issue price money, amounting to rupees 136 crore. The remaining rupees 407 crore is anticipated within the next 18 months, solidifying our financial position for future growth. Talking about our luxurious project launches, we are delighted to announce the successful launch of 2 ultra-luxurious projects in Mumbai, collectively spanning an impressive more than 10.6 lakh square feet of carpet area. Starting with the first project, Aradhya One Park in Ghatkopar East, unveiling in January 2024, stands as a testament to luxury living. Spanning a carpet area of more than 4.1 lakh square feet, this uber-luxurious residential project offers 3 BHK, 4 BHK and 5 BHK configurations. The response to the launch has been phenomenal, with outstanding sales performance of rupees 333 crore, reaching approximately 25% of the total estimated sales potential within a few days. We are pleased to share that all necessary approvals have been secured and the construction at the site is already in progress, ensuring the timely realization of this exceptional project. In the preceding quarter of October 2023, we had introduced another iconic residential marvel, Aradhya One, boasting a carpet area of 6.5 lakh square feet. This project is poised to be India's one of the tallest residential towers, redefining Mumbai skyline. We shall be closing our EOI route by the end of March 2024, and then the sales shall be reflected accordingly. But we have received phenomenal response from the buyers and the customers, which is showing a good progress and growth for that particular project as well. Aradhya One represents not just architectural grandeur, but a visionary approach for contemporary living. These successful launches underscore our commitment to excellence, innovating and delivering living spaces that surpass expectation. We are excited about the promising future of these projects and the positive impact they will have on elevating the standard of living, luxury living in Mumbai. Moving on to business development triumphs, we have seen a strong real estate portfolio and highlighting our encouraging business development in FY 2024, we have successfully acquired 3 new projects consecutively in each quarter, collectively measuring an impressive of 22 lakh square feet of carpet area in Mumbai city. With such business expansion, we take pride in our robust real estate portfolio encompassing 5.7 million square feet now, complemented by a construction portfolio of 16 million square feet. The real estate sales visibility has reached an impressive of 12,000 crores from our recent new launches in FY24 and the upcoming projects. MICL Group has made a significant impact on real estate of Mumbai's landscape, showcasing our agility and effectiveness in a short span. These projects include the Pali Hill project located in Bandra West, an ultra-luxurious project spanning 50,000 square feet of carpet area, which was undertaken in the month of December 2023, featuring limited residential apartment with 4 and 5 bed configurations. This project represents a strategic addition to our luxury portfolio. The project, anticipating to generate rupees 500 crores of sales, has already started garnering interest from the potential customers eagerly waiting for us to launch the project. Our acquisition also includes another large-scale layout at Goregaon West, Royal Netra, during the second quarter of financial year 2024, in August 2023, is another milestone for us, covering 17.5 lakh square feet of carpet area. This project marks one of the largest redevelopment initiatives on a 10-acre land parcel in the western suburbs of Mumbai city. Aradhya One Park, the project situated at Ghatkopar East, is also acquired in the first quarter of FY2024, which was swiftly launched in January 2024, reflecting our commitment to timely execution and strategic growth. These acquisitions underscore our proactive approach to business expansion and our dedication to delivering innovative and high-value projects in the dynamic real estate landscape of Mumbai city. We also had large deliveries of the projects during the financial year of 2023-2024, where we successfully delivered 2 large projects, firstly starting off with our project Aradhya One Earth in Ghatkopar East, Mumbai. It received its occupation certificate in January 2024 for the remaining residential towers. Having previously secured the occupation certificate for the initial 4 towers of sale, we have successfully completed and handed over the entire project. With a carpet area of around 5 lakh square feet and construction area exceeding 14 lakh square feet, this feat was accomplished in less than 3.5 years from its first launch in September 2020. Importantly, these towers were delivered at least 1 to 1.5 years ahead of the commitment date, underscoring a steadfast commitment to timely project completion. Currently, nearly 90% of the inventory has already been sold out, reflecting the project's outstanding success in the market. Secondly, we have also received the occupation certificate in less than 4 years for delivering 2 out of the total 347 residential towers in our Atmosphere O2 project located at Nahur, Mulund West, Mumbai. This significant accomplishment is highlighted by the fact that nearly 90% of the inventory in these towers has also been sold out. Moving on to the key strength before time completion methods, MICL has always adapted its key strength in our commitment to delivering projects way ahead of schedule. We have delivered all 16 projects comprising of 2.2 million square feet of carpet area at least 6 months to 1 year before the scheduled date, with nearly 95% of the inventory sold out before the receipt of occupation certificate. Talking about the business performance for the quarter 3 financial year 2024 and 9 months financial year 2024, updating you on the business performance for the year, here are some key facts. In the first 9 months of financial year 2024, we achieved a sales volume of 1.4 lakh square feet, totaling rupees 353 crores of booking value. The sales was primarily driven by the Mulund project and the Dahisar project. For the Quarter 3 financial year 2024, we achieved a sales volume of 0.5 lakh square feet amounting to 118 crores. The Mulund project continued to be a major contributor to this quarter sales performance. Our diligent efforts led to the successful collection of rupees 821 crores till the 9 months of FY24, which includes rupees 356 crores collected in Quarter 3 of FY24. Notably, this achievement is attributed to the completion of the key projects like Atmosphere O2, Tower D&E in Mulund and Aradhya One Earth, the remaining towers of Ghatkopar East. Moving on to construction highlights. The 3 ongoing projects, Aradhya High Park, Towers E and F near Dahisar is completed and OC is expected to be soon, while the ultra-luxurious project at Aradhya Evoke, which is at Juhu, and Atmosphere O2, the residential tower F and commercial tower naming Gateway, are nearly completion with finishing work in progress. I would like to update that the construction work has already been commenced for the recent new launches of Aradhya One Park located at Ghatkopar East and Aradhya One located at Sardev. We are delighted to share that in our infra project located in Nhava Sheva, phase 1 of BMCT project, we have already executed 80% of the work, while the phase 2 of the project involving pavement works on the reclaimed earth at the 4th container terminal of JNPT is progressing as per schedule. Talking about our EPC portfolio, the EPC business contributes significant part of the revenue of the business. I would like to highlight that of the total port order from BMCT, which is worth 1,830 crores, we have executed over 1,060 crores of work till date and have received collection of nearly rupees 1,200 crores for the same. On the EPC front, the order book stands at rupees 1,047 crores as of December 2023, with a corresponding construction area of over 110 hectares of port work and 4.8 million square feet of other infrastructure residential projects as well. The PMC contract of Aradhya Avan project at South Mumbai encompassing 18 lakh square feet of construction area is also part of the order book. Moving on to the consolidated financials. Now, let me present you the Quarter 3 and 9 months financial year 2024 of the company, post which we will be able to open for questions and answers. The revenue from operations for the quarter stood at rupees 242 crores compared to 457 crores in the previous year. The real estate business contributed 124 crore, while EPC contributed to 118 crore during this quarter. I would like to emphasize that most of our real estate projects are near completion and a substantial portion of the revenue is already recognized from these projects as on December 2023. During the quarter, revenue in the real estate business was contributed by the projects namely Aradhya High Park, Aradhya One Earth, Aradhya Evoke. The Dahisar project is nearly completion and Ghatkopar project has been completed and delivered in January 2024. They have negligible unsold inventory as of December 2023 and have already contributed majority of the revenue during the 9 months of the financial year 2023 and 2024. Aradhya Park Court project, which is at Dahisar, Mira Road, would soon start recognizing revenue in the coming quarters. In our EPC business, the phase 1 of BMCT Port project, the significant work is executed while the phase 2 of the project is in progress. The total income for the quarter stood at rupees 261 crore compared to rupees 472 crore in the previous year. For the 9 months FY2023, FY2024, the total income is at rupees 1,028 crores compared to 1,246 crores in the previous year. The company's EBITDA for the third quarter of FY24 stood at rupees 103 crore compared to 129 crore in the previous year, while it reported margin of rupees 42.5 compared to 28.2% in the previous year. The EBITDA for 9 months FY24 was at rupees 277 crore compared to 290 crore in the previous year. The company reported net profit of rupees 83 crore in comparison to rupees 85 crore, and 9 months of financial year 2024, it recorded a jump of 33% year-on-year to rupees 235 crore compared to 177 crores in the previous year. I am pleased to report that MICL, our standalone company, has demonstrated robust financial resilience and strategic financial management. We have invested approximately rupees 800 crore in our real estate projects, showcasing our commitment to growth and development. Notably, despite this investment, our debt position remains net cash positive, reflecting prudent financial practices. As of December 2023, MICL remains a commendable liquid position with rupees 545 crore in consolidated reserves. Now, I wish to extend sincere gratitude to all our esteemed shareholders for their enduring trust and support in our company. We are pleased to inform you that we have declared our fourth interim dividend of rupees 0.54, that is 27% per equity share on 37.13 crore of outstanding shares having a face value of rupees 2 each for the financial year 2023-2024. In all, we have declared a total dividend of rupees 1.62 per equity share, that is 81% on 37.13 crore of outstanding shares having a face value of rupees 2 each, collectively amounting to rupees 60.15 crores for the financial year 2023-2024. Now, I open the floor for questions and discussions.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Our first question is from the line of Dhananjay Mishra from Sundi Securities. Please go ahead, sir.
Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, congratulations on a very strong operating performance. Sir, while we have done 350 crore in 9 months in terms of pre-sales, and in January also we sold 330 crore from Ghatkopar project. So, net we have done close to 680 crore till date. So, how the number will look like on full year basis in terms of pre-sales, and also what is the kind of sales we have seen in the Tardeo project because it was launched in October.
So this year we've got multiple projects which are in pipeline. Like Ghatkopar project, we have already launched. We've seen good momentum. This year, last quarter, we are hoping to, but most probably the next year, first quarter, we would be launching our Ville Parle project also. With that, we are adding on to the remaining inventory of Juhu also, which is going to be near completion. So we are anticipating those sales as well. Over and above that, we have also doing a good momentum at Dahisar, which is our phase 2, Aradhya Parkwood. So all of these projects, the momentum we are seeing strong, and the way you're seeing the quarterly performances currently, which is we are seeing a similar run rate which we shall maintain. Probably it will go higher than the current numbers because at the initial launch levels, we are seeing good momentum from especially this Ghatkopar and Ville Parle project. Talking about Avan, we have yet not concluded the launch phase, so we are going to be posting numbers by mid of April because the launch gets over by March end. So that is when we are seeing. But the momentum is very, very strong. We are seeing continuous walk-ins still happening from the customers, and they are very happy with the product, the overall presentation. So people are showing good confidence and wanting to move forward with the bookings.
Okay. In terms of next year sales, Ghatkopar, we have seen very good response. So balance 900 can be booked next year itself, or it will take some more time? And regarding Ghatkopar project, what is the timeline to launch that project?
So Ghatkopar project is totally a 3.5 years project, but because the momentum is strong, we are seeing the anticipation of sales completing in probably 2 years. So next year the entire 900 cannot be booked, but yes, we can be hopeful for that, and the try would definitely be on. But seems difficult to have the entire 100% sales concluded within a year.
Okay. So Goregaon project, I was asking about 4,000 crore. When are you expecting to launch? Maybe by end of April?
Probably in the last quarter of the next year, because we have just securing the permissions and the groundwork is going on. A lot of societies, there's other paperwork going on, so that's going to be in the next year, the last quarter.
Okay. So next year at least we can see good growth on FY24 numbers in terms of pre-sales, right?
On year-on-year basis, yes.
Okay. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Our next question is from the line of Nisha Shah from Axis Securities. Please go ahead.
Hi. Basically, I would have two questions. One would be, are we looking at any more major redevelopments in the Ghatkopar East area where predominantly we're looking at redevelopments? And second would be, if we're looking at anything outside Bombay, say Navi Mumbai, which is poised to be the second Bombay in the future, and the real estate is expected to pick up due to the infrastructure that's going on there. So do we see anything happening in Navi Mumbai as well?
Hi. Ghatkopar, yes, we have already bidded for another project, so that negotiations is going on with the societies, and we're almost through, so you would be seeing some progress in Ghatkopar definitely for sure. Navi Mumbai, we're not currently very keen on, but we are focusing more towards South Mumbai and the other portfolios of Mumbai city. So we are anticipating that we would be winning another project at Marine Lines and in the western suburbs as well. So the focus currently is in South Mumbai and Western Mumbai.
Okay. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder to all participants, you may press star and 1 to ask question. Our next question is from the line of Mayur from Profit Mart Securities. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity. Congrats on the successful fundraise. How do you expect the fund being utilized? And secondly, on the dip in revenue on a year-on-year basis, but the EBITDA margin have a significantly short up. Could you elaborate more on that? How do you see revenues and the margin growth going forward?
Hi. So, regarding the profitability going on higher, like we said, we've always been focusing on the bottom line, the company, and a lot of the projects which we had announced in the past also, it's on DM model. So what happens is the revenue does not come into our books, but the profitability does. That's the reason you will always be seeing a shot up in the profit margins and the revenues, probably the top line getting stabilized.
And the first question is the congrats on the how do you expect the fund being utilized?
So regarding the fundraising which we've done, there are three aspects to it. One is we've raised the fund for future expansion and the newer projects at which we are targeting. Second is the existing projects. We have got a safe liquidity fund also which is required at the time. So with the expansion that we've done with these multiple projects, naming Ghatkopar, the further projects that we are bidding, the fund is also going to be utilized for that, and we always keep some dry powder with us for any opportunity that comes on our way, which helps us being always liquid.
Okay, thank you. That's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder to all participants, you may press star and 1 to ask question. Our next question is from the line of Manish from Nimal Bank Securities Private Limited. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. My first question on your slide number 16 of the presentation, and it is mentioned few of the new projects like Virgo's Pali Hill project, Goregaon project, and Aradhya 1 Park project. But the dates is quite confusing because dates it is mentioned Q3, Q2 FY24 and Q1 FY24. I am unable to understand this paragraph.
So the dates that you're seeing are the dates of announcements. The launches are planned. So one park is already launched, which we gave the numbers also, where we have sold 25% inventory, consolidating to around 333 crores. That's the Ghatkopar project, which we launched in last month. Royal Nitra project I just mentioned, we are going to be anticipating it by the end of next year. And talking about the Pali Hill project, again the paperwork and permission seeking is going on, where it would be launched before the end of next year as well. So we are hoping it maybe by around December time is what the anticipated timeline is.
The second question on our EPC business. So if I look at our March 23 balance sheet, financials, we had an order book of 980 crores. Now it is 1,047 crores, and a growth of 6.83 in the order book, and revenue growth of 17.8%. I understand you last time you spoke about it will be a balanced approach in terms of growing the EPC business and real estate business, because right now you have more focus on real estate business, which is anyway it's growth and profitable business for us. But how one should think of EPC revenue growth over the medium term, whether it should be 10% kind of thing given our real estate business ambitions?
So in-house projects is what also adds on to the PMC revenue, which is part of the EPC portfolio. So we had given a clarification on that as well, where Avan's order was also been added on, which is the PMC income, which comes under the EPC portfolio for us. And multiple of these projects which are going to be launched in the forthcoming quarters in the next year, that will also add on to the EPC order book of our in-house portfolio.
And last question on our 9-month performance of the real estate business. So as per the slide number 16, we have achieved a volume of 1.4 lakh square feet and a value of 353, plus you can add up the Ghatkopar recent sale of 333. So, but if I look at your last year number, corresponding number is 992 crores of the value and the 4.3 square feet of volume. So in terms of pre-sales number during the 9 months is lower meaningfully compared to last year. So how you see the quarter 4?
Yeah, this is Parag Shah. This is, you always have to understand that one figure is a sales figure, and second, what you have been able to book in accounting pattern. You cannot compare, like last year this sale was there, because every time in a real estate sector, as per the accounting system, unless and until you complete your 25% sale and your 25% construction is over, you cannot book that sale. We can just give you the guideline to, yes, we sold 333 crore rupees at Ghatkopar, but that is not going to be booked in my balance sheet this year. So last year's turnover, what you have been seeing, there is an accumulation of last 2 years. So that is, it's a cycle. Like whichever the projects we launch, there can be a sales guideline is one, and the accounting pattern is different. That all investor has to understand this. Thank you.
Sir, I'm not looking P&L figure. I'm looking our sales figure, which is in terms of pre-sales figure, the square feet sold on those various projects. I'm not looking P&L. I understand the construction cycle and the recognition of the sales into the P&L. I'm looking your pre-sale number of last year, which is, or your March presentation, which is around 992 crores, and we sold 4.34 square feet of area. So I'm comparing that number, sir. I'm not looking P&L comparison here.
No, again, you have to understand, this year we have more projects which are on a PMC basis or on a DM model. So being a DM model, the turnover will not book in my books. The top line will not come in my books. But the profit, yes, will come in my books, which you have been able to reflect in this 9 months balance sheet also, if you will see that our profit is much higher than last year's 9 months, mainly because of it's a DM fees also. Number one. Number two, we have yet not launched the projects because now other projects are in a pipeline. So now the series of projects are going to come in next financial year, which are going to be launched. Like say Pali Hill project, like Kalanagar project, Marine Lines project. We are expecting another project in Ghatkopa also. There is a third phase also and part of second phase also, Goregaon also. So these are the all projects which are in a pipeline. That will come now.
Okay. And we have a cash on balance sheet is around more than 500 crores, and we recently raised capital. So it indicate or give signal whether we are looking even stronger growth in our businesses. How should we read our capital raise from a perspective of your historical growth rate, and now despite having a very strong balance sheet, we raised the capital. So how should read the management thinking for the growth after the raise of capital?
So in last phone call also we mentioned and we announced everyone that the projects which are ongoing projects, that financial closure is done. Whatever the projects I am having presently in hand, that much financial closure is there without the debt. Now, if I have to look for the new projects, I will need a next fund. So, the company policy is that you have to raise the money when you don't need. When you don't need money, people are ready to give.
Understood.
But when we need money at that time, we don't want to be going beggars. So, it's a plan for next 1.5 year time, and this investment will be useful to us for next 3 to 4 years constant growth. Thank you.
And lastly, any update on our US real estate business? How much sales happening over there? Can you comment about how those because we have investment around 100 crores plus over there. So how's the returns developing over there?
In the US, we have around 100 crore rupees cash liquidity also. Mm-hmm. The way we are having a cash liquidity in India, that much cash liquidity, we have kept it over there also. In the US, our first project, which was just a started project, there was a 2-bungalow project is there. That project is completed. We received the occupation certificate. Out of 2 bungalows, 1 bungalow is already sold, and another bungalow we are expecting to close by this month. And the negotiations are going on. The second project, which we started at Miami only, Coral Gable, which is a highly luxury area, there also we are making one high-end bungalow, where the RCC is nearer to completion, maybe by March end or first week of April, the RCC work will be over. And that project in the US, that's not the style of India. Like you just can't go and sell the product. You have to sell the product once your certain portion of the work has been completed. So that bungalow is also in a streamline. We are doing one project at Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, we have joint hand with the local developer also, as well as the Ritz-Carlton. The brand is there, which is going on. The final discussion is on. And there also the potential FSI has also been increased. We were having, I think, as per my memory, there was some 54 flats were there, and now it is going to become some 69 flats around. So there also we see a good potential. US market is slightly slower, but the prices are still there and the prices are still increasing. Sale is slower, but the price is very stable over there. One another project, fourth project is there in Miami at Coral Gable. that final negotiations with the local developers are going on. The plot has been acquired by us. Thank you.
And last, our Tardev project, I understand our launch will be complete in Q4, but how much inventory we have put for the sale during the launch, sir? 25%, 40%, how much we have put?
Till now, approximate 16 to 17% we have sold.
16 to 17% we have sold out of 6.5 lakh square feet, right, sir?
Yes.
Thank you.
The total project is 6.5 lakh square feet. Out of that, we have launched around 3 lakh square feet. Out of 3 lakh square feet, we have been successfully been able to sold somewhere around 70,000 square feet. So if you consider the 3 lakh square feet, then yes, we sold around 22%, but overall project, we sold around 15 to 17%. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder to all participants, you may press star and 1 to ask question. Our next question is from the line of Rutvik from One Up Financial. Please go ahead.
Hi. Good evening, sir. Sir, couple of questions from my end. So firstly, on the business development front, how are we looking at for FY25? You mentioned that we will be acquiring projects from the fund raised. So what kind of business development can we envisage in terms of total GDV? And what is the kind of investments that we will do in BD for FY25?
As we mentioned before also, we are very bullish for next 5 years. The projects which are in hand, which has already started or which are about to start in next 3 to 4 months' time, which itself is having 3 to 5 years cycle. We are actually a book for next 3 to 5 years, that much work we are having in hand. The fundraise which has been done, plus the what liquidity we are having, plus from the project, because certain projects are getting over, so the cash flow will come. We believe that in next 3 years' time, we will be able to invest more than 1,000 crore rupees without taking the debt or without considering any partners. So, but this money which we are targeting, whatever the fundraise money or whatever we are having additional liquidity, that all money is for the future for next 2 years onwards. For next 2 years, we are fully booked and we are happy with that, and we do that much work which we can deliver on time and before time. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. This is helpful. Sir, second question is on the operating cash flow from the residential segment. In FY24, what can be the operational cash flow from the residential segment? And what was it in 9 months?
Ritik, hi, this is Yashish here.
Yeah.
Can we take this question offline? Is that okay?
Sure, no problem. I will get in touch with you.
Okay.
Thank you. That's it from my side. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you. Our next question is from the line of Majid Ahmed from Smart Sense. Please go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity. I see that you added many projects on the real estate side this year. With faster pace of completion in ongoing project and fundraise, are we looking to add more projects to build the pipeline further, and what kind of projects are we looking at? If you can please elaborate. Also, which areas are we looking to expand in further going forward?
I think your every question's answer has already been answered.
Okay, sir.
Already I am repeating because you had asked. Yes, we are looking for a new project. But in the real estate sector, whenever you look for a new project and the actual execution starts, it generally takes 1.5 to 2 years. So whatever the new projects we are seeing, that is for the pipeline for after 2 years. in the real estate sector, it's never going to happen that I will negotiate the land and I will purchase the land and I will get the IOD, CC, environment clearance, high-rise committee approval. So this all takes 2 years' time. So yes, our team is already working on that because we will need a further job after 2 years. So that process is on. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question is from the line of Rao Thakur from NVS Brokerage. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. If we compare the PBT numbers of Q3 this last year and this year, and the PAT numbers of Q3 last year and this year, the growth there is hardly any growth. So is there any element of extraordinary income or something in this?
Sorry, I have not got your point because one side you are saying it's an extra profit and one side you are saying...
No. I'm just saying that between these two numbers of PBT and PAT, it is both the numbers are flat on a Q3 basis. So is there any element of extraordinary income or something in this?
There was, yes, in quarter 3 of last year we had launched it, and this may happen again also in future also. I should not misguide you.
Yeah.
Because every time whenever I booked, like say in one and what he had mentioned that in a Ghatkopar we sold 333 crore worth today.
Correct.
But by the time I will book in my books, there could be the sale of 700 crore rupees.
Correct.
And in that quarter, you will see all of a sudden a jump of a sale of 700 crore rupees.
Correct.
So this had happened in last year also because of the insert project what we had launched before. And it was a large project, so we were not being able to project that figures immediately because the 25% threshold limit was not there.
Yes.
That amount has come in last year's quarter.
Correct.
So if you see 9 months PAT, last year 9 months PAT was 177 crore rupees, which we had been successfully achieved this year at 235 crore rupees.
Correct.
Last year's EBITDA was 22.9%, which has become now 42%. There also one of the main reasons is that there is a DM model fees also. So if you are seeing my turnover of 348 crore rupees of real estate this year, this actually we may have completed the sale of almost 600 crore rupees. But because we are on a DM model, it doesn't reflect in my book. But the profit reflects in my book.
Correct. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. Our next question is from the line of Yomesh, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. I am a new investor, but I was looking at your quarterly numbers, and they are constantly going down Q2 and Q3. So to maintain the levels of the previous year, do you expect a sudden jump in last quarter, Q4? Is that so?
I don't think that there is anything which is there is no jump in the profit or no jump. It's not a constant figure. But yes, again the next quarter also we believe is good. And not only next quarter, we believe that next 8 to 10 quarters are good.
But results of the Q2 and Q3 has lagged behind year on year.
Again, I am repeating, it all depends on the sale. It all depends on the when you have been able to book, number one. Number two, always in a real estate sector or especially in a EPC business where we are doing the port sector work, the second quarter is a monsoon quarter. In a monsoon quarter, the work doesn't happen in a port. So in a port when we work, practically we work maximum for 9 months and not 12 months. So 3 months we are not been able to work. So that you cannot compare quarter on quarter. And I would advise you that in any real estate company or any EPC company, never match the figures on quarter.
Right. So overall, we can expect improvement by the end of quarter.
Saying that we believe that next 5 years is of MAN Infra.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question is from the line of Dipesh from Man Finance. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, very
Yes,
well.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just want to know, going forward, our focus is going to be mainly real estate on DM and redevelopment basis, and or are we also going to focus on the EPC business, which is the port business, or any government orders?
I told in my many phone calls or any investors relationship meetings, I'd always mention I'm a businessman. At present, yes, we are more focused on a redevelopment or a DM phase because there is a cash liquidity, you don't need much money. But we are not doing only DM model, we are not doing only redevelopment, we are into redevelopment also, we are into DM model also, we are working on a virgin land also, we are working on a SRA projects also, and we are doing the EPC business for our in-house project as well as the port sector. And in future also, wherever the opportunities are there, we will continue as and when. See, in our case, we have a liberty to change our business models because we always stood debt free. So we do not have to go and take the approvals from the bank if we have to change our model. And that's why we are always successful. That is what our belief is that, and that we would like to continue in future also. Thank you.
Okay. So right now, what is the debt situation? We are net debt free, but is there any short-term or a long-term debt which is there?
We have a loan of 123 crore rupees in one specific project at Dahisar. Over and above that, whatever the unsecured loans, if you have been able to see in a balance sheet, these are not actually an unsecured loan, it's a partner's contribution. But in the books, we have to take it as an unsecured loan only. So this is the partner's contribution. So we have a loan of 123 crore rupees. Against that, we are sitting on a liquidity of some 550 crore rupees or some odd figure.
Absolutely. Yeah, the last fundraise was really good and with very good investors coming in. Just one question about the US project. How much revenue expectations are we having, and how much are we going to, apart from these 4 projects, are we going to do more into US, or our focus is going to be Mumbai?
Our main focus will definitely be Mumbai. But yes, we have an office in US. If we will get a better opportunity over there, we can do work over there also. As far as the recognition of US profits and all, as I mentioned that we sold one bungalow and we are almost near closing the second bungalow, that recognition will be there. The balance as per the US standard, we won't be able to recognize for next financial year also. It may start recognizing in 2026 onwards.
2026. Okay. And what is the money which we have invested in US?
We are sitting on a liquidity of around 110 crore rupees, and I think we have invested somewhere around 190 crore rupees.
190 crores. Okay. Okay. And who's handling this? Anybody from the family is handling in US, or it's just a team?
No. Vatsal, my younger son, is there. He's full-time over there, and me and Manan are visiting faculty. I go 3 times a year.
Right.
And my team is there.
Perfect. Thank you, sir, and all the very best. And really hope to see the similar kind of growth coming in for the small investors also. Thank you.
You will not get disappointed, don't worry.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the last question for the day. I now end the conference over to management for closing comments.
Thank you, everyone. On behalf of MAN Infraconstruction Limited Management, I thank you everyone once again for participating on the Concall. If you have any questions, you can get back to me on my email ID, or you can call us on the mobile number that is printed on the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of Go India Advisors, that concludes this conference.